Hi, this is Karen. Welcome to another dolallycrafts Crafty Christmas. We're running into the home straight now in race parlance. So I'm going to give a last couple of really quick videos on how to finish off your Christmas card making with a bang. I have everything prepped apart from the stamping. All the measurements and everything can be found on my blog. I'm going to make 8 Christmas cards from 1 sheet of DSP and 1 sheet of Whisper White and just some scraps of copper. We're using crumb cake as the base, and I have some of the sequin mix, which I haven't used at all so far. So I've got a stack of metallics in there which we're going to use on this card, and I'm also using Tranquil Tide. You could, if you wanted to, use the copper embossing, but I've decided no, in the interests of speed, I want to be able to get these done and show you how quickly they can be done with a little bit of prep to begin with. Now, it only took me 5 minutes to prep everything, and now all we need to do is go through and stamp. So I'm using the Timeless Tidings for the sentiment on the front. The one thing I haven't done was prep the inside. So for that you just need, for 2 sheets of Whisper White, just the layering weight, the thinner Whisper White, and just cut that up to pop that inside the cards. Okay, so that's all the stamping done. As you can see, I've gotten 10 from that, and I don't really need 10, so I will just punch out 8 of them. You could save the others for extra cards. And as you'll see, I didn't do any samples for this one, so we're flying blind here. I haven't made any in preparation for this, so hopefully it's going to turn out okay. Okay, one more. That's that, so I'll pop that aside, and that was the 2-inch circle punch. Now I used the scalloped circle, and all I did was saw which one was the next size up from the 2-inch circle. I'm not sure, I think that's 2 1/4 or 2 1/2. Yes, it's a 2 1/2. So I'll just pop that there so I don't lose it, and pop that aside. Now I'm going to bring in our copper circles that I've already die cut. This card goes together really quickly. Okay, or it would if I had my glue tape here. Okay, this is a brand new glue tape, so the glue is okay. We'll just get that. This is a really really strong tape, so I only need one little bit of that. I'll just roll that one back a bit so it's away from the edge. Okay, and we're just going to pop these on the front like so. Most of my Christmas cards have been white this year, so I'm going for something different, making some up with the crumb cake. Okay, move those aside for a minute and bring in my bone folder so I can give these nice creases. So they're going to be away in the lead up to Christmas. Okay, so we've got all our card bases. We've got the layering piece. Now what I'm going to do is just stick these layering pieces straight to the front of the cards. And that is all 8 of them done. Now I'm going to bring in a couple of strips of this at a time and hold them together while I stick the glue tape on. And then I'm just going to line these up along the edge of our DSP. There we go. Now I've got glue everywhere, all over my fingers, so bear with me a moment. And that's Tombow on the copper. Not a brilliant idea. Okay, last thing we've got to do for the outside is, whoops, might be an idea to take the backing off, Karen. Right, and we're just going to snip these excess pieces off. Last couple of dimensionals on this one. Pop that on. Now, last bit of bling I want to add is okay, so I'll just leave those 3 there for a moment. What's the bet? I take this off and it goes everywhere. Just bear with me. Okay, take some of these off. Let's see how this one works. A little bit on there and drop it in. Next one, just a little bit on the back and drop it on. That one's got a little bit on the back and drop it on. Ah! Maybe sequins are not the best idea for the last bit of the Christmas card sending. This is doing my head in. Okay. A little bit on and drop it in. There we go. Next one. And another one. Can't say I don't persevere with this. Okay, and I think this is the last card. How painful has this last bit been? Don't know about for you, but it's been ultra painful for me. There we go. Okay, we'll just get rid of all of this back into the container. There. Okay, so we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 Christmas cards. Maybe not done quite as quickly as I'd hoped, but I hope you think that they actually look quite nice. And as I said, you can either just stamp inside and write inside, because the crumb cake is actually pale enough to be easily written on. But okay, that's enough from me for today. I will speak to you later. Bye bye.